Race number 13 here at Bumpdraftin Superspeedway. We actually didn't run this track last year, or 3 years ago, or last season. Alexander Rowe and Jay Jefferson on the front. Here's the full qualifying results. Now we take you to trackside. I believe that the track was Tennessee Superspeedway. And we haven't run there since. So it's just sitting there. So, 4 races to go, including this one. Hillary Sanchez has now taken over the points lead. Here is the race command.
Drivers, start your engines.
So there it is. Field set, rolling right off. Now we have 3 drivers in the top 5 with wins now. But we've only have 4 drivers with the win within the top 10, so yeah, still a lot of winless drivers, and the points are pretty tight. Someone from, I don't know, 28th could win the championship. 28th is Keith Stevens, who lost 11 spots. Chris Kyle, ahead of him, also lost 11 spots, and the both of them were involved in that wreck at Bob 1. 2017 is in second, Jeff Bray is in third, Joe Jefferson gained 5 spots, and Jay Jefferson loses the points lead. He drops 4 spots to 5th. Pace car's already in, green flag is out, we're underway. The 2017 gained 8 spots. Tim Randolph, Jordan Newman, Aureus, those 3 with the most, with 9 spots gained. But nowhere near, well, Tim Randolph is just 1 spot away from the top 10. And alright, he got a second win, so he's the second. Oh, I just noticed that. He's the second driver to get win number 2. Down the slight backstretch trial. Kind of like a Code Zero Super Speedway, another Super Speedway that has been left in the dust. And there goes the 60 with a big help from the 16, but there's 19 at Joe Jefferson. Could he get this surprise? Could he be the upset of this championship? Well, he's yet to win a race. He doesn't need to win a race, but I'm pretty sure he wants to win a race. Here they go, 4 wide for the race leader. 16 led the first lap. 211 miles an hour through the corners. Jeff Bryden in the 30 moving up. Greg Lee in the 25. Right through the middle, Keith Stevens in the 17. Trying to get those 11 spots back. He is the lowest for running driver. Actually, no, Noodles is actually the lowest running driver with the victory. He's all the way down in 31st. Only gained 1 spot. Wow, that's crazy. Stevens led that lap. But here comes the 30, Jeff Bright, one of the championship contenders for now. You never know what can happen in these 4 races. Mitchell Collins in the 13. So we already mentioned the top 5 drivers in points. What about the rest? The 20 team has now dropped 2 spots down to 6th place. James Clayton lost 1. He's down to 7th, and Clayton is actually moving his way up to the lead. Andrew Johnson is 8 spots. Is in 8th, gained 3 spots. Jonathan Wong is in 9th, lost 1, and Tony Green lost 3, down to 10th. Tony Green was one of those drivers who were in the top 5. See how quickly you can drop a few bad races. And Clayton led that lap, so that's 5 bonus points towards him. That's going to help him. For the championship, Tim Randolph, who got win number 2, now in front, but here comes the 2 Gibbs cars, 11 and 18. Davison in the 2 car right there behind. David Davison is in 14th position now. He was up there in front leading the points for a bit. And there's a points leader to 31. Hillary Sanchez. Could she do it? Well, still early to say. You never know. Who knows? Maybe the 2 might get back in it. 4 laps in. We're on our 5th lap. So far, so good. No big wrecks yet, but it's coming. Here's Carter Joey. He'll go for the race lead. 4 wide. About that many rows deep. Oh, 5 wide for the race lead. It's gonna get tight. Only for like a brief moment though. Here comes green. He shoves his way through. Well, look at all these red cars running up front. 5 of them right there. 0, 42, 05, 01, and 31. Mainly red. Andrew Brown. Mostly red as well, but it's got black and white as well. Look, and now they're all on the same line. Look like the same cars. Well, some of them are teammates. Just only one pair of teammates though. They just keep bouncing on that outside wall. 4 wide. This track is like just a little bit wider than Daytona. Maybe actually a little bit more wider than Daytona, but it kind of reminds me of Daytona. Here comes Eli Brett in the 5 car swerving in the mid-pack. Could he make it 10 laps under green? It's possible. But I highly doubt it. How long is this track? I think it's 2.25. Okay, 2.58. So I was way off. So just a little bit longer than Daytona, Indianapolis, and Pocono. And you can see the track map. How the back straightaway is curved. Actually, no, that's actually the front straightaway. This is the back straightaway. So pretty much almost a exact opposite. Oh, trouble, trouble, and there they go. Oh, that's gonna take out many cars. Caution. So we could not make it a 10 lap, but we were close. Oh, still wrecking. Oh, the 55. The pole sitter upside down and gets hit again on the roof. Lands on top of Andrew Johnson in the 44. Angie Brown, Aaron Carlson. Who's that? Travis Chapman. Trey White picks up the field, and it's Orius he picks up. So first caution of the day. The 1 car is your race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. 5 wide. Guarantee wreck. Don't even need to say it. Second they go 5 wide, they're gonna go. I don't know where this one starts. Everyone's just hitting everyone. It gets the 30 and the 13. A lot of good cars, and wow, look at that. Look at those drivers slide up the track and just slam the wall hard. Everyone wrecking everywhere. Many cars involved. Obviously the big one being our first caution. Andrew Brown, who'd she hit? There's Jake Jefferson. No, right into the 24. Destroyed both the cars, and Mew in the 99 runs in the back of the 01. Carlson car also destroyed. I'm pretty sure we're going to see more than 4 cars going behind the wall. That's going to shake up the points a lot. Someone's going to gain like 20 spots and take the points lead. Who knows, that could be winning in the championship. 12, 26, and a 20. You saw how hard they hit? Alexander Rowe. Just looks like, doesn't even look at that much, a lot of damage. Got hit a few times, but not that big of a hit. And Alexander Rowe. James Clayton in the 21 was sliding down the apron and came back up the racetrack right in front of the 55. Hard collision, and then gets hit by Steve Larker in the 87, flips him over, and then gets hit on the roof by the 11 of Mitchell Collins. His car is destroyed and lands on top of the 44 car of Andrew Johnson. What a wreck. Many cars involved. Usually we have a lot more wrecks. The big ones happen in the back straightaway, but today, the Tri-Oval, the front straight Tri-Oval, has the big one. So there's your first caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. 29 cars remain. Race car is in. I expected a little bit more, but there's a lot of cars out of this one. And the green flag is out. We're back underway. So top 5 drivers in points who are still in it. You already see the 19 of Joe Jefferson. He's in it. Still out there in the race. The 27. Who else? Jeff Bryant in the 30. 31 Hilary Sanchez, so... And the 4 car, Nick Kennedy, what a restart he got. Look at the lead he's already gotten, but of course, they're going to catch him. We're going to reel him in. So, all but Joe Jefferson. Top 5 drivers in points, but still going to shake it up. Because some of those guys are trailing, and they're going to have to rely on cautions and wrecks to help them get through, get out of those 3 positions. So Nick Kennedy in a 4, now in front. Jordan Newman in a 34 to the inside. We mentioned how successful these Turner's Motorsports cars are in the series. There's 4 of them, 32, 34, 31, and 38. All of them still out there on the racetrack. Jordan Newman, he's 18th in points, gained 9 spots. Could he give him another 9? That'd be incredible. So no one leads that one. There's a 62, Jason Larker. Jason Larker, he was one of them in the top 5. And where is he now? 12th. He lost 7 spots after Pigs Creek. These type of positions you expect to see like at the beginning of the season. But we're on our 13th race. And we're still seeing guys gaining 9 spots, 8 spots, and then losing 7 spots, 11 spots. Crazy. I think Newman led that one on the outside. Just barely let him beat the 60 by 31 thousandths of a second. Halfway when they cross the line this time, here comes the 27 car. Looking for win number 2. That'll definitely boost him in the points. After Pigs Creek Raceway, Superspeedway, how many drivers did not gain anything? Oh, trouble! And the leader's involved, and this is going to take out a lot more. And Keys up in the fence. Huge wreck. Oh, much bigger wreck when it comes to contact. Caution, 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 caution. Tony Green all the way down to the inside. This car is destroyed. Not many left. And it looks like Jonathan Wong in the 18 has taken the yellow flag, and we're now at the halfway point. So caution is out. We'll take a look at the replay. Take a look at the 60 car right through the middle, trying to force the issue, but he can barely fit a car. He pushes his own teammate down. He didn't like that. Well, I can't really see from that angle. I think there's more contact. Yeah, probably don't want to be part of that team meeting on the next day. The 2 Roush cars get together. Did not give him any room. Stevens didn't like what he did. He paid him back, and then look what happens. Everyone gets in their mess. Okay, not everyone, but it causes a huge, unnecessary wreck. I don't know what the 60 car was thinking. Keys gets up into the fence. Did not go fully over though. But my God, what a wreck. There's Jefferson involved. Steve Larker we just talked about. Stevens in the 17 who lost so many spots. So did Chris Kyle, who was also collected. Another Roush car involved, the 6. 38. I don't even know how the 7 car was going. Aureus involved. There's Tony Green in a 42. We overall talked about him. Was one of the drivers up there. Had the roof cam. Oh, actually he was 6th. He gets into Collins. Hoping to get through, but then the contact between Collins and I believe it was Chris Kyle. They may both make contact. Didn't hit the guardrail though, but his car is destroyed anyway, so he probably doesn't care. So the second big one strikes, taking out most of the leaders. We'll take you back to the restart. Shit, I went a little bit too over. My mistake. But they just reached there, and look at the 01. Francis Haas has damage on the back end, and he's looking for the race lead. Jonathan Wong has a little bit of damage on the left side, and he's being passed by someone with pretty much without a bumper. Draft must be strong today. just rolling in that car in. And here comes the 05 with the slingshot move. Well, I think everyone with damage pretty much equalized everyone. Now with the wreck like that, that's what some of the drivers are benefiting. Like the points that Hilary Central was part of that first big one, was trailing around 25th. And thanks to the second big wreck, she's now up there in the top 10. A lot of points. Jefferson was involved in that second one, but got away with barely anything. He's still going. He still has a shot to win this race. Not over yet. 10 to go. 4 wide. There's Eli Bright, one of the drivers who did not gain a spot. He's 41st in the point standings. Just a horrible season for the 5 team. A season they definitely want to forget. And the 05 and through the middle beats the 5 car by a 1/1000th of a second. A lot closer. With 19 cars in remaining, the 27 is 2 laps down. Problem with the 27 car. 18 drivers on the lead lap here. Eli Bright in the 5. A win would be great. He's got nothing to lose. He can't win the championship. He's 449 points behind the leader. He hasn't even reached 1,000 points yet. There's 3 drivers who have not gotten 1,000 points yet. That's Kenny Johnson, Eli Bright, and Travis Chapman. 40th, 41st, and 42nd. But I think all 3 drivers will get 1,000 after this race. The 5 could even gain a lot more spots. He could gain like 20 spots maybe. But a championship? Ooh, no. I don't think so. Well, he's going to do the best he can. Here goes Jefferson in the 19. That wreck nearly cost him. He was right in the middle of it. We should have done an onboard cam with him. And there he goes, back out in front, going for the race lead, going for the race win. Andrew Johnson in the 44, he's back in the pack. He had a car land on top of him. And he's still in it. He's still got a chance to win this race. The 19 leads that lap. Greg Lee pushing the 5 car hard. Don't push too hard, don't want another one. Now, okay. So if you're someone like the 31, what do you do? Or like the 30? Do you be greedy? Do you try to push your way through no matter what? Well, this is a race. Or do you want to play it safe, ride it home, take them off one by one? Jeff Bright is trailing just a little bit, but he's still part of the pack. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's saying it's okay to finish 14th today. Maybe he'll gain a little bit more later on. He does have a lot of damage. That could be slowing him down. That left side damage, rear end damage. But still going just as fast as the pack. Or maybe he's waiting for a 3rd wreck to happen. We'll see. Sanchez will fall in the 12th. Battling the 12th car for 13th. Or no, 12th. What's going down to 13th? Mentioned on the Wallman being one of those guys. Pick up a lot of points tonight. Or today. David Davison with damage. He can get back into the contention. Just gotta get a couple more spots. But if you're like Joe Jefferson, you gotta win the race. You gotta gain as many spots as you can. 5 laps remaining, but I'm pretty sure those guys, Sanchez, Jeff Bright, they want to be up there. They want to be racing for the win. Or they're just playing it safe. They're taking a risk. There is a chance for an overtime. There's a chance for another wreck on the last lap. Never know. Eli Bright in the 5. 25 Greg Lee helped beat the 05 to 1/1000th of a second right there. 18 slowly climbing back up. Davison wanted to cover the bottom but couldn't. Here comes the 01. Who's going to lead this one? I think the 5 car will take it this time. 300th of a second. Closing in on the 27 car. This could be bad. Guys are going like 10-12 miles an hour faster than him. But will he be in the way? We'll see. 4 laps remaining. Eli Bright in the 5. He's got a fast car today. He's not giving up. He don't give a shit about the points. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Just wants that trophy. No such thing as a good points day for these guys. But there goes the 19. The unsponsored number 19 going for the race lead. Will he use a 27 as a pick? Pretty sure he will. The 27 blocks the outside. Plenty of room though. But with 3 laps to go, can he get it back? So Joe Jefferson in the 19. No wait. Yes. He has won a race, but he's looking for a second win. That'll be a huge boost. Even though it's only 10 points back, you want to get a cushion here. I actually don't even know who has the most laps led, so we'll see. 2 laps remaining. Lead these 2 laps, you might even get 185 points. Get them all. Get them all. Steve Larker's next, and we're coming to the white flag. This is gonna be huge. Kenny Johnson in the 05. Remember, he's 40th, another driver who does not give a damn about the points. Just go for the win. And the white flag is out. They're going to put Steve Larker in 87 a lap down. He's just coming off turn 2. Joe Jefferson trying to be the 3rd driver to get win number 2. Greg Lee trying to go for his first win ever. To the inside, but no help. The 05 stays with the Chevrolet Eli Bright, pushing his way through. He knows he has the best car out there. Could he do it? Big run. Jefferson still has a race lead. Here comes Eli Bright. Maybe they're not going to put the 87 lap down. 3 wide for the race win. Here they come to the stripe. It's going to be a 3 wide photo finish at the line. I can't tell from that angle. Alright, moment of truth. Who won the race? Joe Jefferson wins it. By how much? Well, actually, let's do roll down, and what a finish. Win number 2, and we got ourselves a new points leader. Pretty sure it's safe to say that he is the points leader. That's going to be a big cushion. The 31 did not get a top 10. Finished 12th. Jeff Bright finished 14th. And Eli Bright, 2nd place. He had a big run. Pushed his way through. He had a big power run at the end. Oh, so close. Greg Lee was finished 3rd. Another driver, oh so close for his first win ever. And he couldn't do it. He always got the next race. Still got 3 more races to go to get a win. We'll take a look at the 4 race results. So Jefferson wins it by 3 1/1000ths of a second. He needs to win this race. You gotta get maximum points. There is no playoffs. There is no there is no stage points or anything like that. You gotta go for it all the way to the end. It's not over until they drop the checkered flag. You can't be content with 2nd, 3rd, a top 5 finish. That's what the 19 car did today. And he was in the middle of a wreck, don't forget. Never give up right there. Eli Bright. Oh, man. Got a feel for him. Who's 41st in points. Loses it by 3 1/1000ths of a second. A lap car got in the way. He fell back to probably around 6th, 7th, or 8th. With 3 laps to go. Powered his way through. Had a huge run. Drove it to the bottom. But couldn't get it. 3 1/1000ths. By near inches. Kenny Johnson. No, Greg Lee 3rd. Heartbreaker for the rookie. Kenny Johnson 4th. Carter Joey, alright. Another top 5 finish for Carter Joey. Francis Haas 6th. David Davis 7th. John DeWong 8th. Ortius 9th. And Ryan Butcher 10th. A lot of these guys in the top 10 really needed that. Needed a good finish. 19 cars finished the race and 18 finishing on the lead lap. Here's the rest of the race results. 2 cautions, but 2 big ones, taking a whole chunk of the field. And let's take a look at that finish again. Alright, here's the spectator view. Probably one of the best seats in the house. Right there. Raggedy. Well, not really a 3-wide photo finish. It was pretty obvious. Well, it was still pretty close between the 3 drivers. There you have it. That's how close it was. Eli Bright losing it. Joe Jefferson winning it. So there you have it. Here at Bumpdraftin Superspeedway. Joe Jefferson, your race winner. And I'll take you to victory lane.